Without such freedom, there would have been no Shakespeare, no Goethe.
Imagine for a moment one of the greatest minds to have ever lived, a man who changed our understanding of the universe, Albert Einstein. Now picture him, not pondering relativity or gravity, but contemplating the ancient teachings of the East. This man, who did not believe in a personal God, was an admirer of the Buddha's teachings. Why? Not because of rituals or prayers, but because of their logic and profound wisdom about the nature of mind and reality itself. Albert Einstein once wrote, "The cosmic religious feeling is the strongest in Buddhism." A surprising statement, isn't it? What exactly was the meaning behind these words? And why have so many great modern scientists, Nobel laureates, neuroscientists, quantum physicists, found Buddhism to be the philosophical framework most compatible with cutting-edge scientific discoveries? This isn't about merging religion and science, but about realizing that both, through different paths, sometimes converge on the same point of truth. To understand Einstein's view, we must first separate what he meant by religion from its conventional meaning. For Einstein, religion wasn't about dogma, angels, or heaven. It wasn't about a God sitting on a throne, punishing the wicked and blessing the righteous. Instead, what he called a cosmic religion was a deep sense of awe and humility in the face of the universe's astonishing order. It was the sensation of wonder when contemplating the elegant laws of physics, the dance of stars in a galaxy, and the unexpected beauty of a mathematical equation. In Buddhism, Einstein found the purest expression of this feeling. He saw a spiritual path without an all-powerful God, without the dogmatic promises of heaven or hell. Instead, Buddhism offers a philosophical system focused on understanding cause and effect, the nature of reality, and the mechanisms of consciousness. For Einstein, this was a highly rational approach, almost like a scientific investigation conducted in the inner realm. He saw a reverence for the universe, its harmonious order, and an emphasis on understanding rather than mere blind faith. This is what led him to believe that if there were a religion that could adapt to the needs of modern science, it would be Buddhism. Although the famous quote, "If there is any religion that would cope with modern scientific needs, it would be Buddhism," is not explicitly found in his archives, its core idea is deeply consistent with Einstein's other writings. He praised Buddhism for lacking a dogmatic concept of God and highlighted its ability to offer an ethical and spiritual framework without conflict with scientific discovery. Einstein was not an anomaly. After him, many other scientists also developed an interest in Buddhism. This phenomenon became even clearer with the rise of quantum physics, a branch of science that fundamentally challenges our view of reality. Niels Bohr, one of the primary architects of quantum physics, often referred to Eastern philosophies, including Buddhism, to help explain the strange paradoxes in his field. In the quantum world, particles can be in multiple places at once, and their existence is intertwined with the act of observation. Bohr believed that to understand this strangeness, we must abandon binary thinking and adopt a more holistic perspective, similar to what he found in Eastern thought.
He knew the world would not be the same. Two people laughed, cried. Most people were silent.
J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the atomic bomb, also had a deep interest in Hindu and Buddhist philosophy. After witnessing the terrifying power of his creation, he famously quoted the Bhagavad Gita. In the context of Buddhism, he found that the Buddha's teachings on emptiness, shunyata, and non-dualistic reality offered a way to answer fundamental questions about existence that could not be explained by classical physics. This interest has continued into the modern era. Francisco Varela, a leading neuroscientist and cognitive biologist, became one of the pioneers to bring Buddhism into the realm of neuroscience. Varela, together with His Holiness the Dalai Lama, founded the Mind and Life Institute, an organization that facilitates dialogue between scientists and spiritual practitioners. His brain has been scanned repeatedly, showing extraordinary activity in areas associated with happiness and compassion, providing concrete evidence that the mental training taught in Buddhism has a real, measurable impact. There are several core principles in Buddhism that make it remarkably compatible with the scientific ethos. The main rule in science is not to accept claims without evidence. The Buddha taught the same thing. In the Kalama Sutta, he explicitly asked his followers not to accept his teachings merely out of tradition, authority, or because he said so. Instead, they were to test the teachings through personal experience and direct observation. This is an inner laboratory that aligns perfectly with the empirical approach of science. Science is inherently a self-revising process. New theories replace old ones when better evidence emerges. Buddhism holds a similar openness. The Dalai Lama has stated on many occasions that if science proves that a central tenet of Buddhism is wrong, then Buddhists must abandon it. This statement shows a flexibility and a commitment to truth that transcends blind faith. Buddhism focuses on the observation of the mind and mental phenomena. Concepts like anicca, impermanence, and anatta, no fixed self, align with modern neuroscientific findings, which show that the mind is not a static entity, but a series of constantly changing, dynamic processes. The teaching of paticca-samuppada, dependent origination, is also similar to the scientific understanding of the complex network of cause and effect in the universe. Ultimately, Einstein was not searching for heaven. He was searching for meaning in the beauty and order of the universe, and Buddhism gave him a framework that went beyond the dogmatic religions he was familiar with. Today, scientists and spiritual practitioners sit together at a table, not to merge religion and science into one, but to combine two different ways of seeing the truth. Both are founded on observation, testing, and humility in the face of the mysteries of existence. The search for true knowledge is not about winning an argument. It is about how we can see reality more clearly, with a calm mind and an open heart, and in doing so, walk through this world with greater wisdom and compassion.